Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's live stream number 45. And of course, I'm managing Bayer Leverkusen over in Germany. And as you can see here, I put this on screen just to remind us of what the Bud requirements are. So last Monday's live stream was a bit of a car crash. We couldn't get any traction at all. We lost quite a lot of ground in the Bundesliga. Because at the beginning of last Monday's episode, we were doing okay, and then it all went wrong. So Friday's live stream, I reset the tactic, reset the formation. I put a few players on development plans for shooting and that kind of thing, placing shots. I did a few individual instructions for players, and I moved a few players around as well. And Friday's live stream seemed to go an awful lot better. But it needs to do, because once again, if you look at this, my contract runs out at the end of this season. And it is a requirement. It's a requirement, not a polite request. It's a requirement to get into the Champions League for next season. And to do that as a certainty, we need to get top three. Fourth position in the Bundesliga can get the Champions League stage, but it all depends on the winner of the Europa League. We don't want to be in that position. We want to be top three. Third place at the moment is held by RB Leipzig, and RB Leipzig, well, they beat us not that many games ago, so we don't really seem to have their number. We'll have to hope that they drop a few points and other teams do us a bit of a favour, because, well, we're going to need it. Because, like I say, if I don't get Champions League football, contract runs out at the end of the season, it may well not get renewed. So, hiya, Stevie, all right, mate, how's your weekend been? So, I think you're all fairly filled in there now with what's going on. In tonight's episode, we have got... we've played 6 games in the Champions League stage. So we've got 2 to play. It's at Olympiacos away and Crvena Zvezda away from home. So we've got 2 away games in the Champions League. But the Bundesliga games don't seem too bad, actually. We actually beat Bayern Munich 1-0 in the last episode. So that was a great result for us, and at their place. Okay, let's jump into the game. So yeah, Friday's episode, quite a few shiny green dots there. We beat Salzburg and Real Madrid in the Champions League. So it was a little bit of a, given that like last Monday's live stream was a bit of a car crash, and then Friday's, okay, I did reset a lot of things and put a lot of new things in. Popping out tonight, Scotland games on telly. Yeah, okay, Stevie, no problem. So, yeah, like I say, I reset things, and we beat Real Madrid, we beat Bayern Munich. We had some really good results, actually, in Friday's live stream, and we really could do with that continuing tonight. We've got Hanover and Dortmund in the Bundesliga, and then we've got Augsburg separating Olympiacos and Crvena Zvezda in the Champions League. And I mean, it might be worth just having a quick look at the leagues. So the Champions League, we are in 4th place at the moment, 6 games played, 15 points. So we're doing okay there. Maybe one more win might get us that top 8 finish and a guaranteed last 16 playoff place. Bundesliga, we are in 5th place, not ideal, and we are 7 points off the pace at the moment. But obviously, we need to try and turn that round. Okay, let's move on. I've not really touched this since last Friday, so let's move this on. And no, I haven't actually. I should have. I should have moved it on a little bit, shouldn't I, really? Because I'm going to have to try and find things to talk about now. When is the next game? And of course, it's moving on as slow as it likes. I think the next game will be coming up because there's no international break. So It's coming up on the 11th. Okay. Yes, I should have moved that on. Right, I'm going to have to find things to talk about. The Germans have a winter break, don't they? We're on a winter break now. The next game isn't until the 11th of January. I mean, we will be in a transfer window by then, but we are 21.5 million in the red in the bank. I do have a transfer budget, 24 million, but if I spent all that, we'd go nearly 50 million in the red in the bank. So the financial situation here, it's not great, really. But you never know. I did have João Gomez on the transfer list, and there's a little message there saying that somebody might be interested in him. So yeah, I'm going to have to find things to talk about now. Oh dear, I don't know. I should have come on and had a quick look at this today, and then I could have moved it on, couldn't I? But we're all off on our jollies now. Christmas Day's just been and gone. So we're waiting for it. Was it the 11th of January? Transfer window was about to open. Whether we'll get any offers for any of our players, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if there's any of them actually wanted. Might be worth having a quick look at that, actually. We'll see whether, yeah, we do get a chance here. Let's just have a quick look. So Hinsap is wanted by Arsenal, weirdly. I mean, he has gone there in real life, hasn't he? And Chelsea. Kusen, who's wanted. Wiper is wanted. I wouldn't be against selling Wiper, to be honest. Martel is wanted. In fact, we've got quite a few players wanted, so you never know. We might get a few offers in for players, and I might be able to dip into the transfer market myself. Who's Joe Reed at Brentford? He's okay, isn't he? He's nothing special. He's nothing special either. Who's this? Aman Cospo, nearing the end of his contract. Central defenders need 2-star though. So it looks like we're on the telly against Hanover. Yeah, I think I've got a big competition tonight that's real life football, and isn't there? So not ideal, if I'm honest. But it is what it is. I did have a look at that today, and I thought, shall I do it on Tuesday night instead, my live stream? But then the England game's on Tuesday night, so so that's weird, isn't it? So Groningen have been taken over. Honestly, that couldn't have happened while I was there, could it? Liverpool are after Wiper. Okay. I mean, I'm not putting anybody on the transfer market because I've been told that if you transfer list a player, then the offers that come in for them are a lot lower than the market value. How true that is, I don't know. Oliveira. So he's got a market value of 14 million. So I don't really want to sell him because he's my backup on that side. Weirdly, Connor Bradley, who is meant to be, is odds on to be like the Bundesliga player of the season, is actually only a 3-star there rated. Right, okay, we are getting a few offers in now. Oliveira, 13.5 million. I mean, I would have to go out and buy a new. It's non-negotiable. You know what? I think we'll reject him. It's very early, isn't it, in the transfer window? Mattingly, 14 million. He's got a value of 18 million. So I'm not really playing Mattingly, and he's not that much of an important player. I'm going to reject that one as well because, like I say, it's still early on in the transfer window. If these teams want them, then they'll come back in with better offers, won't they? I'm not desperate to sell, if I'm honest. It would sort the bank balance out, but I'm not desperate to sell at this moment in time. Right. Great. Fantastic. So the board have reduced the transfer budget from, it was about 23 mil, wasn't it, to 400,000. Okay, so I can't have no money to spend anyway then, unless I sell. They've also reduced the wage budget as well. Right, okay. Hiya, Mr. Red, how are you doing? It's scored and I'll probably be back in 10 minutes. Yeah, oh, I get it. I mean, if Manchester City were playing tonight, I wouldn't be live streaming. Real life trumps live streaming every time. How are you doing, Mr. Red? Have you had a decent weekend? So that's not great, is it, really? And they waited and waited and waited. And as soon as the transfer window hits, and I might be thinking, I'll go and spend that 23 million, they take it off the table. What's this? An attacking midfielder. Don't like the looks of him. Obviously quite a few... Here we go. Arsenal have come in. Big offer for Hinsapi. I mean, this is a weird one. He's a good player, Hinsapi, isn't he? But look at the downward arrow there. The only thing he's improved on is decisions. He's got a downward arrow on virtually everything. 61 million. It's non-negotiable as well. I'm going to reject it because if they want him, he's got a release clause of 72 mil. So come back with the release clause. Like I say, I'm not desperate. So have they done anything to... I know we've got 100% retained transfer. Okay, what was that there? Liverpool have come in with 61 million for Wiper. You know what? I've not changed my sheet on me. I have sheets here for different teams. I've not changed it over to Leverkusen. You know what? I'm not been impressed with Wiper at all. I mean, I'm sure he'll go to Liverpool and bang loads of goals in, but even last season, okay, he got a 7.2, but 10 goals off 25 appearances. He's a striker, or he's meant to be, only 4 this season. I think I'm going to accept that, you know. So because I get 100% of that. So in theory, or will he take that off me as well? Martel, I don't really want to lose Martel if I'm honest. 38 mil. We'll reject that one. My word, the game's throwing a few curveballs and, well, it's not levels of difficulty, is it really? It's just curveballs. The curveballs are coming in thick and fast here. Transfer window has opened. Immediately, I lose all my transfer budget. And I've had players there for offers for 4 or 5 of my players. Are they going to come back? Is that offer of 50 odd million for Wiper going to stick? You know what? Should we actually be looking at... Should we be looking at strikers to replace Wiper? Because we've got Sill up front, but we don't really have anybody else. In fact, what I should have done was I should have cleared that. Do a new search. My PS5's gone really kind of sluggish, and I press a button and then quite a few seconds later it happens. Right, let's have a look. Finishing. Would like him to be reasonably quick. Concentration. Decisions. My usual work rate, teamwork, and determination. Let's give those a try at 15s. Nobody. Okay. Let's take all those down then. Well, I didn't expect this to turn into a transfer special. Let's drop it down to 13s. Right, okay. Who have we got here? We need somebody of a decent age, don't we? Well, let's do it by recommended first. 30, 29. They're all quite old, aren't they? I mean, there's some down here. Who's this? Serrano, 22-year-old, 103 million. We can't afford him. Let's have a look what the director of football has got to offer. Strikers. I'm just thinking if that money comes in, if I can spend it really quickly, then they can't take it off me, can they? Osney, 22-year-old Brazilian, 3.5 star, 35 million. Hiya JR, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Right, I quite like the look of him. I do like the look of him. Yeah, JR, I think everybody's watching real life football tonight, so which is only to be expected. I do like the look of him though. Osney. Got Hendrick on there, and we can't really afford any of these, so. But Osney would do. 22-year-old Brazilian, 35 mil. If we could get him for 35 mil, we'd make a bit of profit there, wouldn't we? So Wiper is proud to be linked with Liverpool. This stock seems very popular, doesn't he? Uh, 15 million now for Matt Ingley. We can negotiate that as well. Okay, you see 12 and what was it, 15? Okay, if you give us, let's add another 5 onto that. Let's go 17. They've gone for that. Because he's not really playing, so it would be decent money coming in. Don't know whether I shouldn't be giving this stock a new contract. Everybody wants him. Oh, that he's hoping that Chelsea make an offer for him. Right. Who's playing tonight? Well, Stevie said Scotland are playing. England are playing tomorrow night. So, yeah, there's loads of internationals on tonight. It's like I said, though, before, JR, if Manchester City were playing tonight, there's no way I'd be live streaming. I mean, live football trumps watching Football Manager every day of the week, doesn't it? A loan offer? You are joking, aren't you? How can they do that? How can they come in? So, all right, submit, what's that, 14th of Jan. 61 million for Wiper. What's the bet we get them in the Champions League if he goes? Oh, he's injured now. Oh my God. Right, let's just give it a bit of a save. I've done a lot of pressing buttons there. Right, okie dokie. Let's get through to a game, shall we? Let's see if we get any more offers in for players. We need to get the finances of this club sorted out. We really do, because if they're taking money off me like that, that's no good. I need to be making this team better. They're really good. They beat Denmark. To win the World Cup last week. Right, let's go into team selection. Okay, so of course Wiper is injured. Right, we'll have to replace him then. I tell you, has been very, very disappointing. Schultz. I'm sure he came in as a wonder kid. He's got a value of 42 million. Says he could improve a lot, but what, to 3.5 star? Okay. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's. I don't know. It's a bit bonkers. I think I had a bit. Did I have a bit of a rant in one of my? I think it might have been today's Torino save. I had a bit of a rant about international football. I'm not very keen on international football, if I'm honest. It's not really something that I'm very interested in. Right, let's save that. Let's see if we can get a win here against Hanover. We need to. We need to keep winning in the Bundesliga now. We need to try and overtake Leipzig if we can. Fingers crossed for this stream, Gobby. Yeah, exactly. Well, it is. To be honest, it's quite an important one because, as I've said at the beginning, if I don't get Champions League, I'll be looking for a new club. So, and the finances are awful. I mean, they just take my transfer budget off me. Which is fair dues, I suppose. It's like I say, if I'd have spent that transfer budget, it would have gone 50 million in the red. So, right, we are at home here, aren't we? Let's go attacking. Not quite sure how many goals Sil's scored this season. He's meant to have really good odds to be top Bundesliga striker. I think he's way off the mark. Oh, and speaking of Sil, he's injured. Let's bring Mattingly on then. That's one of those really annoying, frustrating, forced injuries in the first half that Football Manager absolutely loves. Bradley to Martel. Back to Bradley. In the box. We're not getting ahead on that one, are we? No. Nice anticipation there from Hinsapi. Coming forward. Fires the ball just past the post. I think he's maybe got his eyes on the Arsenal move, hasn't he? Right, half time. Angry. Sorry, lads, but it is what it is. Okay, come on. Kick up the shorts and see if that livens them up. 4 shots, 2 on target. 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 4 We really do need to win this game as well. I mean, surely after beating Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in the last episode, that's nice. Norma coming in off that right-hand side. Surely we should be beating teams like Hanover, particularly at home as well. They brought a good crowd with them, haven't they? If that's their crowd behind the goal. This was all right, though. Kick up the shot seems to have worked. Bargy to Norma, so that's both wingers working nicely together. Bargy again into the box. Get a head on it. No. Norma. Insapi. Whoa. That's a corner, is it? Yeah. And we should find out, well, we will find out tonight whether we get into the last 16 of the Champions League automatically. Bradley's the one who stayed back, but that turned into nothing. Pacho. Has he got fluorescent blue boots on? It's like he's got fluorescent blue boots on. Unless it's my eyes deceiving me. Might be my eyes, actually. So we're starting to get one or two differing thoughts on FM26 now. I've heard one or two content creators saying they're not that impressed with it. Norma's in again. Nice. 2-0. That'll do us. Yeah, which I mean, I like the look of it. I think it looks really good. But one or two content creators are saying that they're not that impressed with it. But the problem is you're never going to get EAFC graphics, are you? Because it's very data driven, this game, and you can't get that amount of data in a game and have amazing graphics as well. I mean, I think it will get better. I mean, reading the blogs and listening to the interviews and stuff, it does appear like on this new Unity engine, this is like a base starting line, and there's so much scope within it to improve the game. So I think that they will, it will get better and better. And like I say, there is the scope to do that. Offside ref. We're really good, aren't we, at getting 2-0 ahead and then start conceding goals. It's not been ruled offside either, that. That's the only chance on target that they've had in the game and scored it. Okay, let's make a few changes. Can we do that? Thank you. Right, who can we change? I think we'll bring Allegre on there. It's Allegre? He's right-footed, right? Okay, so he can play as a winger then. And we'll bring Salkic on there. We already made that change in the first, so I've only got one more that I can do, really. Let's bring Barrios on and give him a run. Right. Come on, 10 minutes to go. Can we sneak a 2-1? It's not really the scoreline I wanted out of this game, if I'm honest. Oh, that's it. That's nice. That'll do us. Grew to 3-1. I did worry then we were going to lose another goal and go 2-2. That would have been a bit of a disaster. What's happening here? Have we got an injury or something? What's going? Oh, must have pressed the wrong button. Yeah, my live streams, I don't think are doing as well as they could at the moment. I just seem to be I'm competing all of the time. If it's not Premier League on a Friday night, we've now got internationals on, so I'm competing with those. And ooh, maybe I should have give live streaming a miss until the internationals were over. Full time 3-1. That'll do us nicely. We can actually say we're delighted now. Is everybody happy with that? Complacent. Both my centre halves are complacent. Great, that's just what you want, innit? Okay, Leipzig have actually gone top. Right, okay, but Bayern have not played yet. It's looking very, very dicey, this, I have to say. That's all, he's just got a hamstring. What are them finances looking like now? 26 million in the red. What was that then? I missed that one. Schalke to sign Statch. Oh, he's gone on a free, has he? Great. Just when I need the money coming in. Adds insult to injury, doesn't it? I'm kind of wondering whether they should offer this stock a new contract just to stop all of these offers coming in. Let's give that a save. Well, that's 3 points on the board tonight. Who do we play next? Oh, it's Dortmund next, isn't it? Any transfer clauses you can cash in? That's a very good. That's a very good. Right, what's this one here? 96k. It's not amazing, is it really? Heidley's the goalkeeper. That should be a fair bit. Oh, if you choose to sell the clause, you'll receive 10.69 mil from Barcelona. We'll have that one. Oh, and there's another one. Has that brought us 20 million? You know what, we might as well just take them all, to be honest. May as well take them all. It's a good spot that though, Mr. Ed. Good spot. A couple more here. Yeah, we'll have them all actually. Okay, nearly 2 mil there. I mean, this was an excellent spot, this, Mr. Ed. Excellent spot. The goalkeeper there. Right, that's all of them. Okay, let's have a look at the finances now. Okay, so we've got a transfer budget of 13.5 million now. Overall balance, 15 in the red. That's an excellent spot, that, Mr. Ed. Thanks very much. That was very, very worthwhile doing, particularly for Heidel, my ex-goalkeeper, because I sold him for quite a lot of money. Right, okay, so we need to keep an eye on this now. So Bayern, see, the problem is, oh, Dortmund are top. I hadn't noticed that. We play them next. Yeah. A Zealand trick when he saves people says. Does he really? I have watched Zealand, but I don't really like his delivery style. I find it messes with my head. It's very kind of typical American, very quick and zappy, and it messes with my head a bit. But a very good shout, that, Mr. Ed. Thanks very much. That kind of helps me in the short term. We'll see if Wiper goes. If Wiper goes, I'm going to go in for that Brazilian, I think. Because I'll definitely have the money for that. Well, actually, will I? I won't, will I? Oh no, I get the retained, don't I? I get 100% retained. No, it's fine, I think. Yeah, so back to this then. So we are still 5 points off Bayern Munich, and we have Dortmund to play next. See if we can win these 2 Champions League games as well. That'll bring us in another 5 mil. It's my own fault. I've built a team here, and quite a few of the players that I bought I've put on the drip. So to try and elevate me as quick as I possibly can. So it's my own fault. You know, I can't blame anybody else but myself. Okay, Mattingly is going. 15 million. But I don't think I really need Wiper to go first. Okay, I've got 29 million there now. Right, okay. Right, what's the deal with this lad? Ah, he's transfer listed, is he? Right, okay. Never mind. He's not that good. Well, I don't think he's that good. Oh, here we go. Wiper's been granted a work permit. 55 million. Is he going now? Is he going now? Let's have a look. 80 mil. Right, okay. So, looking at these, I mean, I've gone down to 13s, haven't I? So I've gone for finishing, pace, acceleration, concentration, decisions, work rate, teamwork and determination. Let's knock those 3 down. Surely that's brought loads of them in. Let's do it by age, because I don't want anybody who's old. Let's do it the other way. 253 million Mickey Moore at Arsenal. I wish. I mean, 700,000. To be fair, it looks okay. I mean, Vita Roque, 35 mil at Bayern, could improve significantly. So this Mark O'Mahony. Okay, last season at Rangers, 34 appearances, 24 goals, 2 assists, 7.21. He scored 11 this season off 19, 7.27. He's 20 mil. He's quick. He's got really good finishing. And his wages would fit in with us a bit better as well. Can we can do a proper scouting job on him? Karim Kanate, 26-year-old pressing forward. Okay, once again, let's do a scout on him. Marcus Leonardo. My word, I've had him a few times. Micah Beerith. 4.5 mil. My word. FC Groningen. Right, I've got a few being scouted there. Let me just go on that shortlist again. What was he called? Osney. I mean, he's 4-star now. How many goals has Sill scored this season? See, why has he only scored 5 goals? Is that because he's got really good odds to be top scorer in the division? Conspiracy theory? I don't know. 6.87 average rating. So not playing well at all then. That's weird, isn't it? I mean, he's 4-star, but he's not aggressive. He's not brave. Position, he's only got an 11 for. A 12 for concentration. Okay, I've got some scouting's been done there. Sill's injured 4 to 6 days. Great, love it. Love it. Can we have these scout reports through, please? Although I don't think the board will be taking my transfer budget off me now. Right, okay, so that O'Mahony, 2.5-star. He's rubbish, isn't he? He's an elite striker, apparently. Osney, 22-year-old striker, 4-star. I did have another one, didn't I? Let's just see if we get this other. No, it's not coming in, is it? I thought I had more than that being scouted. No, obviously not. I mean, I like this. I like the look of this lad here, this Osney. Finishing, speed and consistency. Not prepared to sell mid-season. Jumping reach. He's injury prone, is he? He would be, wouldn't he? Let's have a look then at his injury record. Oh my word, he is injury prone, isn't he? This is one of those things where I would get a cup of coffee and I'd pore over this for an hour and a half, working out the positives and negatives of signing these players. What other cons has he got? Fairly poor in the air versatility. And the other lad was 2.5-star. He's quite consistent, isn't he? He doesn't score masses of goals, but he's quite consistent, playing for Ajax as well. Hiya, Jaden. You all right, mate? You should add world reputation in that screen. Right, okay. What, in here, you mean? What Brobby is he? I don't really know whether he's the level that I want, if I'm honest. I do like the Brazilian. I really like the Brazilian. Is it? Where is it? Hiya, mate. How are you doing? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Is it Ogan? Ogan. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. General, I think. Right, okay. See, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Because Nelson Wiper, I would look at him and think, you know what, I'll have him. I've had him. He doesn't score goals. You know, Costa's injured. Owen! Right. Hiya, Owen. How are you doing, mate? So you can help see any players who are already world class. Right, okay. So if we do it by that then, but we obviously need it to be within our budget, and I don't want old. I don't want anybody who's old. Well, you're very welcome, Owen. You're very, very welcome indeed. And thanks for watching my videos as well. Yeah, I'm still a bit of a quandary here because I've got this Leverkusen team. The finances are not great, but I've just done a load of Mr. Ed said, look at your clauses to sell. So I've done that. I've got a few bob in from that. And we're in a January transfer window. I've just sold Nelson Wiper. So I need another striker. And this is the kind of thing I love in the game, but I like to sit with a cup of coffee and just pour over it for a couple of hours, obviously on a live stream. This is why I don't do transfer windows on live streams, because yeah, he's 33, him. Can you give me somebody who's young? See, if he's come up, hasn't he? That Canate. He's the one. My scouts have said is a 3-star. He's a perfectionist. He's quick. International experience. Consistency. Could generate 2.9 mil a year. Big matches. Adaptability. And the language. Thank you, Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed's the marketing manager tonight. There's only 16 views, though, Mr. Ed. We might be struggling tonight for. I'm chuffed to bits. You know, I've got 1,029 subscribers now. It's since I hit 1,000, it's gone really well. But yeah, what Mr. Ed said. Yeah, it's a difficult thing, isn't it, Owen? Because I'll show you my finances. So these are my finances. So when I started the stream tonight, I had a transfer budget of 23 million. I was 23 million in the red in the bank, and I was over my wage budget. And as soon as January the 1st hit, 5 offers came in for my players, or different players, and the board took the 23 million off me, and I basically had no transfer budget. But I have sold some clauses, and Nelson Wiper's just gone, so I've got a little bit of money to spend. But I do need a striker, really, because Sill, who should be banging the goals in for me, isn't. I don't know what to do. See, I've got to do this as well. I can't just say, oh, I'll do it off camera, because we'll be out of January by the time I've finished the stream tonight. So it's a very good question, that, Jaden. Yep, I just covered that one. It's all my own fault. Basically, I tried to accelerate this team quickly. And to do that, I bought quite a few of the players on the drip. So it's coming back to bite me a little bit now, which is not ideal. So, yeah, that's why. But you are right. I mean, if we finish third, we'll get 72 million. We're doing well in the Champions League. That's if we can get to play any games tonight. We may well get through to the last 16. I think that might give me another 8 or 9 million. I don't know what to do. See, I've got this kid here. Oh, it's in recruitment, isn't it? I've got this kid here who I would definitely buy. I would have this lad straight away. But his injury history is not great. And I don't know whether to take a chance on him. Ah, right, yeah, I do remember now. Buying on the never never. That's what it's called, Mr. Ed. You've got it spot on, yeah. I'm trying to take a leaf out of Lelugio's book. Obviously for Lelugio it works an absolute treat. For me it's not doing at the moment, but yeah, your handle it's here, in the Champions League. But over 30 goal difference in the league. I'll get there hopefully. Yeah, it's I like this lad. He's 22, but his injury history is not great. I mean, this season, 31, it's not actually been out this season. Maybe he's getting over it. I mean, last season, he already had a hamstring 2 days, twisting his 7. Right, you know what? I'm going in for him. I'm going to buy this lad. You could age filter to under 23 and then find cheap wonder kids using that world rep. Yeah, I could do. What am I doing here? I could do what am I doing here? Right, let's go 17 to 22. Yeah, very expensive. I think staffing's always important, Owen. Obviously, in the PC version, you've got so much scope in there to hire staff members for virtually every part of the club. Obviously, the console version. I mean, this is one of the things I'm really hoping they sort out in FM26 for the console. That the staffing can be, but I don't know whether you know or not. But so obviously, you're scouting. You just get a chief scout, don't you? So if your chief scout is say a 2.5 star, that means more or less you'll probably have just one scout. The more stars he's got, the more scouts he's got under him. So when it says chief scout, you've not just got the one. So if you've got your chief scout say 4.5 star, you'll probably have 5 or 6 scouts that you can then go into the scouting system and set different, because you can allocate a scouting. It'll say like 1 active, 2 active, 3 active. So you can go in and do that in there. I mean, I'll show you. It's in recruitment, isn't it? Here we go. Yeah, so see there, look, recruitment focus. I've got 3 active. So I normally do in age categories. So I do at like 18 to 22, and then 23 to 26, and I don't know whether that's the best way to do it. It's very generalised, isn't it, the console version? But that's what I normally do. So as you can see there, my chief scout has got, I think he's probably got, let me have a look at my chief scout. Chief scout is 4.5 star. So he's more than likely going to have 5 or 6 scouts under him. Oh, Joel's in. Joel's in the house. Hello, agree. Search 23-year-olds and under strikers set a value. Staff are important. The club captain. Yeah, me too. But yeah, that's something that I learn, Owen. That you particularly in your scout there, you've not just got Sebastian Arenz. He's a 4.5 star, so he will have 4 or 5 scouts under him, and then that allows you to then scout different things. So if you want a DM, for instance, you can scout that. If you want a striker, scout that. A goalkeeper, scout that. So you can scout, or you can scout age groups, and you do whatever you want. But you can set a lot up in the recruitment thing. Right, maybe, because generally 18 to 20-year-olds don't have good concentration, do they? And I've got concentration on there, so let's take that off. Does that add any more in? Yeah, that adds loads more in. Right, there's a wonder kid there. 41 mil. He's not, I want somebody who's going to hit the ground running, really. Thomas Maldener. And for how do you set it up? One striker, one right back, and so on. Right, okay, let me just so if I go into what am I doing here now? So if I go into recruitment focus, So in here, I can create in here. So in recruitment focus, it's telling you there, I've got 3 of 7 active assignments on the go. So this chief scout has got the ability for 7 scouting assignments. I've got 3 running at the moment. So normally if I was playing this as a save, I would have all them 7 assigned. Because I'm doing it on a live stream, I only really touch the live stream on a Monday and a Friday, and I kind of feel like doing this sort of thing on live stream. I don't think it's great. But if you click create, so you can come in here, you can name the recruitment, give it a focus name. This tick box here, any position from tactic. So that will pick it a position. But if you untick that, then you can actually say, right, I want an attacking midfielder. One-off or ongoing, that's up to you. You can do minimum current ability, minimum potential ability, the age range, and then you can do scope. I mean, more is add like well, home country, region, homegrown status, world reputation, all of that kind of thing. Scope is, I think that's by, yeah. So if you wanted a Brazilian, just a Brazilian player, for instance, then you could do that. That's in scope. So there's lots of things in there that you can go into. But if you don't know where to find that, and you don't know what your chief scout's abilities are, then it's difficult. Create a chief scout search for maximum 25 million and minimum an age minimum of 27. Yes, you can. Yeah, Owen, that's exactly what you can do. Yeah, that's exactly what you can do. Right, okay. Let me just... I'd still like that Brazilian. I really do like that Brazilian. It's saying he's injury prone, but then he's not been injured this year. Oh, mind you, won't have been. Well, we're on the 31st of January. See, I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be doing this. This is not really a live stream, is it? Live stream is playing football. This is really bad timing that this has come in tonight, because I mean, Joel's giving me information in the chat here, which I would normally do, but I would spend hours doing this. Looking for one player, I would spend 2 hours doing it. I can't do that on a live stream. I think, to be honest, I'm just going to go for Osney. I think we're going to make a bid for him. Right, so has he got a buyout clause? He hasn't, has he? Let's see if they'll go for that. Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Oh, God. You know, I have a mind just to go on and play some football, and because this is no good for a live stream. People are going to be switching off in the droves. There's no football on screen. This is really, really bad for retention. It's really, really bad for retention, this. Yeah, exactly, Joel. Exactly. The transfer window is, for me, it's the best part of the game. You can take the match engine, you can take everything else. I love wheeling and dealing in the transfer market. I've said it many times before that I can spend all day Sunday in the transfer market, literally. I can get up, have my breakfast. 11 o'clock, I'm in the transfer market. 8 o'clock, I'm still in there. You can't do it on a live stream. You just can't. I've had one or two people pleading with me. Please show your. Well, okay, I can do it. But if you want me to sign like really good players in a 3-hour live stream, that team will not be good because I won't be able to. Because the problem is I've got lights here and here. I've got an analysis screen for YouTube here. I've got the live chat. I've got 2 other screens going. And I've got so much going on. I have to sit and be quiet and calm, cup of coffee, and just go through numbers. And, right, okay, I like. I don't like. So it's really difficult. Oh, and I hate transfer windows. I'm useless. That it is weird, that isn't it? I know old man Phil's the same. He doesn't like transfer windows. I absolutely love them. Search for strikers under 25 max. You see, again, we're getting into something I don't really want to do. I don't really want to be doing this. See, he's meant to be a wonder kid, but I mean, his stats are no better than Nelson Wiper. Who have I sold to get 80 million? That's what you get, Steve, if we're going off and watching Scotland. I'm going to keep you in suspense now. I'm not telling you. Okay, so what's happened is the board took all my transfer budget off me. So I had nothing. Then Mr. Ed said, go into your clauses. So I went in there and I raised some decent money out of that. And then who was it? Liverpool came in for Nelson Wiper. I got 60 million for him. So 16, yeah, but you won't get anybody up with 16 on all attributes, Jaden. Yeah, I know. Financially, we're not looking too bad now. I don't know what to do because I'm expected to play loads of games tonight and I'm not playing any. I've only played the one. We've got Champions League games to play. I just can't do transfer windows on a live stream. It's not. I just can't do it. It's not. And I'm going to have to do, aren't I? It's really easy and works. I don't understand what you mean. So I'm going into player search and then I'm doing 16 for every attribute. If you do that, you're not going to find anybody. Well, you might do if they're going to be at 300 million. All right, Joel. Yeah, thanks for coming in, mate. During the Torino save. Yeah, it's quite good. I'm quite enjoying the Torino save. And look, top left. Top right. And I'm not with you. I'm not with you, Jaden. I don't understand what you mean. I don't know what to do here. I really don't know what to do. I literally I could sit now till 11 o'clock trying to work out which striker I want, and that's no good for retained. I mean, I've only had 22 views tonight. If people, this is the problem. If people just jump into the stream now and see this, they're going to switch off because there's no football playing, and it's no good for retention. I'm gonna get some games going, I think, because I need the retention. I need to. The live stream's going to die a death if I don't get the retention. Joe Reed at Brentford. Right, we're going to have to get into some games here. Right, this is going to be a really difficult game. Oh, Mazzolini's injured now. This is going to be a very difficult game, this one, against Dortmund. They're top. And then we've got Champions League. I'm just going to play some games and just clear my head a little bit because, like I say, I've got lots of things going on here, and I can't really focus on the transfer window like I would normally would do. Right, let's have a look. Of course, Silly's still injured. And you've taken Wiper off me, although I know he wasn't the greatest striker. Okay, let's put Schultz up there then. He's meant to be, just looking at his stats and stuff, he's meant to be a very, very good finisher. So let's do that. Alig can come in. Mazzolini. Gomez. We need to bring Kusanu in as well. Right, Norma, Bargi, Gruder, Schultz. I mean, it'd be handy if that Schultz had start scoring a few goals. I mean, he scored 2 off 4 appearances, so I don't know, maybe let's give that a save. Let's get into some football and try and get this viewer count up. Because literally people, I mean, this, I've been on over an hour now, 22 views is shocking. Absolutely. Hiya, Stuart, you alright, mate? Right, Dortmund. Can we do a job on them? We have beaten Real Madrid. We have beaten Bayern Munich. Can we beat Dortmund? It is a home game. Right, I'm going to go attacking from the kickoff. Let's give them something to think about. Go on, Bargy, stick it on somebody's head. Listen! Come on! Hinsapi, are you watching Arsenal? Are you watching Arsenal? His value's just gone up 10 million with that goal. I think they've offered, was it about 61 mil for him? But he's got a buyout of 72, I think. I think I'm thinking about the right player. Come on, lads. Let's get a win against the top of the league. Go on, Gurin. Nice. Oh, Gruder slipped his man. Well, Stuart, it's been a bit unfortunate tonight because this is only the second game I've played. We're in a transfer window, unfortunately. And I've sold 2 players tonight. It's raised me a lot of money, but spending it wisely is not really something that I can do on live stream because I need to sit and concentrate and be focused on what I'm doing. So it's difficult. I feel like I'm going to maybe have to give the transfer window a miss and just go with what I've got. That's a nice ball out to Bargy. But I can't really be putting transfer windows on live stream. Martel, Norma, and again. Wait, oh, what's going on here? Martel, Gurin, Bargy. Inside, he's offside there. Schultz, yeah, the flag's up. That's a shame. Descends defensive line. When you have time, can you show me your tactics? Yeah, I will do, yeah. Yeah, get this game out of the way, I'll show you that. Yeah, it's miles off. Come on. Sort yourself out, Schultz. You've got a perfect opportunity here, Schultz. Silly's out injured. Perfect opportunity. I'm even looking at buying a new striker. You might even save me that bother. Come on, put a performance in. Score a goal or two. Norma, nice work in midfield. Schultz. Watch that line, Schultz. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, and he tips it over the top. Oh, we need this second goal and it's not coming, is it? Fear the worst when that happens. How are Scotland doing anyway, Stevie? How are they doing? I'm guessing it's half time, is it? Is it half time? Mind you, I've been on over an hour and 15 minutes. Get to half time. We've had 7 shots, 5 on target. This team is playing well, you know. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Shouldn't have said it. Yep, we are pleased. Let's have a look for any tiredness. We're looking okay at the moment. Yeah, the this January transfer window is going to be quite taxing, I think, because there's about 5 of my players that are wanted. Bargy again. Swung in. No. I thought the referee was going to point at the spot then. Gruder in the box. Keeper's got that one. No, he's not. Norma's got the second. Linesman's flag stayed down. Where's the referee? He's all right. He's in the red shirt. He's running back to the centre circle. This is brilliant. I think we're going to drop back to positive. Come on, lads. That was a nice goal. Nice goal, that. Right. Substitution time. Right, who are we going to bring on? We could bring... in fact, I might change my... Because he's on a yellow anyway, isn't he? Hinsapi. Oh, that would be the lad who they just injured. That's great, isn't it? Okay, let's move Pacho out there. And bring Kusanu in. That's 2. And then we'll bring Barrios and Dietz in, I think. That's 4 subs. Right. On we go. Oh, here we go. Here's the Dortmund. Oh, it's about the 75th minute, isn't it, that the opposition start to play. Oh, and we're giving the ball away now. There we go. There's one back. Referee does want to have a look at this, though. He was very near the goal line there when he scored that goal. Come on. Come on. That's as good as a third goal, that. How far was he offside? Okay. It's a bit early to be going cautious, isn't it? Pacho now playing out on the left. Bargy inside, gives the ball away again. So in the last 2 highlights, we've given the ball away twice. Come on, lads. You don't give the ball away against teams like Dortmund. They're top of the league. You can't be giving them that kind of incentive. Right, they got too much of the ball here. Played Dietz, nice. Poor clearance though. I mean, you had an easy ball out then. Reacher skips his man. Back of the net, 2-1. That's going to stand, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to drop to a cautious mentality. Let's see whether we can hold out for a 2-1. Ten shots, 7 on target. Still a while to go in this game. Come on, a third here would be brilliant. Bargy. Ruda, Oliveira. Yes! Come on! Oh, referee, get your bloody arm down, for God's sake. He was quite near the goal as well. I think this will get disallowed. I can't see who's going through. Oh, it's awarded. It's awarded. It's 3-1. Right, hang about. Right, let's go into here. Let's drop this down. That down. Time waste. Be more disciplined. Okay, we're on cautious mentality, aren't we? Got one more sub to make. Let's bring Solkic on, see if we can hold the ball a bit better up top. I think we might be beating top of the league here. Dortmund. Ooh. Unlucky. Come on, boys. Just stick it on somebody's head. Can we absolutely batter Dortmund here? This would be great. Oh, maybe not. Barrios has won it, though. Nice ball out to Bargy. Corner again. Have you ever tried attribute masking? I haven't, Jaden. No. No. The game has enough curveballs and levels of difficulty in it as it is, so... Ooh. I tell you what, that overhead kick in FM26 looked good. It'd be nice if one or two of them went in as well in FM26. That is a brilliant, brilliant result. I didn't think we would win that. Never thought we'd win that. Who do Man City have next? Manchester United, Stuart. Manchester United. 4:30 kick-off on Sunday. Right, we're absolutely delighted about that. It's hard, but on PC it's not the worst. Do you play it on PC then, Jaden, or do you play it on console? I don't know whether I've asked that before. My memory's not as good as it used to be. Install players, 2 days, okay. Save game. The graphics do look good, don't they, Stuart? Yeah. For me, the perfect Football Manager game, and I know I keep saying this, would be for it to be more of a simulation. If we've got them kind of graphics and a better UI, and it just cut the silliness out. The silliness, it absolutely drives me mad. It really drives me potty. A decent... They could have a world-beating game, absolutely world-beating, if they just cut the silliness out. Both, but most of the PC. What? They have, Stuart. Absolutely. Well said. No, I don't. No, I never click interested in transfers. I'm not bothered whether they want to sell the player or not. If I want somebody, I want somebody. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Stuart. You're absolutely right, because there is a massive untapped and as well, they've got the female market coming in with the women's football. I mean, the game could double in size, couldn't it? The population could double in size, and yet they just prefer to have all of these stupid player interactions and like the transfer market, where a player, you go in and look at a player in August and he's there, or I can't afford him. So you go in the next August, he's still there. I can afford him now. You put a bid in, straight away 6 clubs want him and he goes elsewhere. And it's like, oh my, and there's so much. You could fill an A4 page with the stuff that's stupid. Well, what? Oh, right. I a J. All right. I got mixed up then. I saw a J, and then I got a Jaden as well. Right. Okay. A striker. I want a striker. I mean, I'm just looking in Wonder Kids, but I mean, you're saying do interesting transfers. See, I mean, this lad Roberto, I mean, he doesn't look too bad, does he? As a pressing forward, he looks very, very good. Let me just up that to 21. See, once again, I'm getting sucked back in here again, aren't I? I really haven't got the time or the inclination to do this. What does it mean when the stars are white, silver? It means that I think it means that it's kind of 50-50 whether they attain that or not. So if you've got a player that's like 2-star with 3.5 stars of potential, but 1.5 stars of those are silver, or they may only end up as a 2.5 star player. So yeah, I get what you're saying, Jay, but it's still infuriating. I mean, I mean, to my mind, that's kind of making an excuse for the game being stupid. Because essentially, if a player's on the market in August 2025 and in August 2026 he's still there, and as soon as you put an offer in for him, then 6 other clubs come in, that's just it's bonkers. How many games have I got to play here before the end of... because I kind of feel like... when does the transfer window end? I've got 3 games to play there, haven't I? 2nd of September. Okay, that gives me a bit of time. What time is it now? It's a bit early, isn't it, to be finishing the... See, I've had 27 views tonight. I'm just not playing enough football. This is the worst live stream, figures-wise, I've ever had. They've not even given one for the PC, Stuart. So we don't know. I mean, whether they'll come out on the same day or not, I don't know. I'd like to think that it would. Yeah, it is frustrating, Jay. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know whether you've watched any of Miles's interviews. I mean, he's done 3 now, hasn't he? He did one with Eurogamer. He did another one, and then he did a live one with it. Was it the BBC or something like that? And he said something about. He said, "Oh, we kind of we worked on the game." He said, and then I took it home and played it. And he said we realised we'd forgot to bug fix the game. And you're like, you've kind of got one job: make sure it works. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Stevie. I have got 3 games to play, but it would be a very short stream. Oh, who was it who wanted to... it was it... I don't know whether you're still in. I think, was it Owen who said, show me I don't know whether he's still in or not. He wanted to see the way I've set up. Okay, so this is this is the 7th of the Champions League games, but they're both away from home. Yeah, because the thing is, I mean, let's just come out of that. This could be a really important transfer window for me, because the likelihood is, I mean, I don't know whether will they give me anything. You see, we're going to get about 70 million off the league, so that'll bump us up to 103. We're going to get more Champions League money, so the likelihood is the summer transfer window, I'll get some more money. It's a difficult one. You won't have a sweeper keeper on attack. I don't know why I've done that. Sweeper keeper. No, he shouldn't be on attacking. I don't know why that's happened. That sweeper, he should be on support. We we had something really weird happened in game on Friday, didn't we? Something really weird happened. I can't remember what it was now. Sometimes I do wonder whether the game just changes itself. But I wouldn't have a sweeper keeper on attack either. I don't know why that's got changed. But well spotted, whoever that was. Jay, well spotted. Right, okay. Let me just have a quick look at this now. I think we're doing a lot better now. We've got the fullbacks withdrawn. And Bargy on the left, Norma on the right. I think we're doing a lot better now. Need Schultz to start banging a few goals in. Is Sill back? Although, to be fair, Sill's not doing that well. Do we put Sill back in or leave Schultz up top? Bring Sill back in. Right, let's crack on. Yeah, it might have been because last Monday I had a disastrous live stream. We couldn't kick a ball straight. So when I went off camera, I reset the tactic and I changed loads of things. And resetting the tactic might have put him as an attacking sweeper keeper. But it's good. It's a good spot. This is why the live streams are quite good, because obviously things can be picked up that I miss. Right, okay, let's get into this game. Olympiacos. I mean, I can't see us getting 6 points out of these last two games, because the game always lacks a bit of squeaky bum time, doesn't it? So, but you never know. Right, come on, lads. Let's do something here. You had any successes in the league? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. To be honest, last Monday's live stream, I did okay in the Champions League. I even beat Spurs. I think it was 3-0. But in the Bundesliga, it was terrible. Absolutely shocking. We couldn't kick a ball straight in the Bundesliga. Can we win this ball back, lads? Anytime would be, you know. Sill's not exactly busting a gut, is he, there to get to the ball? Come on, let's not start playing badly now in the Champions League. Go on, Nabaji. I have to stop myself from saying his first name. Right, here we go. Bargy over the top. Gruder. Crunched. Yeah, they're going to look for a... See, this is another... You know, this needs changing. They're going to look for a penalty. It was miles outside the penalty area. Yeah, I do, Jaden. Yeah, I do. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. It is weird. Another thing I always find as well is if you get a player scores a hat-trick in a game and has the game of his life, he probably won't score a goal for another 6 months. But, you know, it's... The problem with me is I get too involved and wound up about it, and then I start spouting off about how bad the game is. When I really do like the game, I just love it to be. It could be the best game in the world. Slide it, slide it. No, it's at somebody's ankles. They normally go in, don't they? Nicely won by Bradley, but as soon as we win the ball. And we've got another forced injury in the first half. Please stop it, Football Manager. Right, we're going to bring Yao Gomez on then. Can we please stop doing that? It's really annoying. I'm going to go attacking. I want to win this game. I've had 4 shots, nothing on target yet. It's just a bit frustrating. Right, come on, Bargy. Short this, though. Oh, missed it. Stuart. You're not tempting me, Stuart. I'm not saying his name. I can't. Yeah, there's lots of things, Jaden, isn't there? There's lots of things. But it kind of worried me a bit when Miles said in that interview that when he played the game, it wasn't fun. That bothered me a little bit. It worried me. Because it's not meant to be fun, is it? Who wants to be chuckling all the way through? Oh, we missed it again. It's meant to be serious. It's meant to be a serious management simulation. Will we get it? I don't know. If we're lucky, maybe this Unity engine won't allow stupid coding to be done. If we're lucky. That was a nice touch, wasn't it? Bradley, Norma, Gruder, over the top. Sills offside there. That's the one he scores. He's offside. Is it Marsmith the game? Yeah, no, it's yeah, I knew that that's the one we score, and that's the one that gets disallowed. We've had 8 shots now, 3 on target, so we're stepping it up a little bit. Right, half time. We're angry. Norma is very tired. That's not a good sign, is it? Okay, we'll bring... is it A-Leg? No, Allegre, isn't it? Knew it began with an A. Bradley's looking tired as well. Let's bring Oliveira on. See, another little thing that I would like to do as well, I'd like to be able to, I mean, I suppose you would maybe call that being a bit silly, but in the PC version, you can give players nicknames, which I think would be a really nice addition, but then maybe you would class that as being silly. I don't know. But then I've got a nickname, you know, because believe it or not, and you won't believe this, but Gobby Gaffer isn't my real name. I know. Stunned, aren't you? Absolutely stunned. Right, come on, Oliveira. Let's... we just need 1 goal. No, you've given it away. No, you can't. Jane, you can't, no. Because I want to do it with my centre forward, because I don't know whether you've noticed what my centre forward's name is, but I can't say that live on because it's a family channel, and I would like to. I'd like to give him a nickname. Yao Gomez up to Allegre. You've got a ball on your right. That's the one. Come on, make it count. No, they've hit somebody's ankles with it again. Every ball has hit somebody's ankles, and the only ball that went in was offside. 11 shots, 4 on target. I know, Jay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, but I'm sorry to break it to you. I was very abrupt with that then. I didn't even lead you into it, did I? I just came out with it. Sorry about that. I feel like here, I've seen games like this before where every one of your shots hits somebody's ankles. I feel like this is going to be an away goal very shortly. Pacho's picked that ball up. Sill now. Bargy. He's going to have a dig, isn't he? Yeah. Over the top. I mean, can we give him I don't normally use shouts, but can we give him like a demand more then? Because it's not going to plan this game at all. We've done really well in the Champions League. And I don't know why. And we're playing the 35th in the league. Hold on a minute. So we're third, and we're playing the team who are 35th, and all we can do in the penalty area is hit their ankles with the ball. That's all we can do. Really? Not that one. Tactics and subs. Do you use key? I do, yeah, Jaden, yeah. I do use key highlights. Right, okay, let's do this. Schultz. Advance forward. Sill. Pressing forward. Have I got loads of changes I can make in this? Did I have a force? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, Goering was forced, wasn't it? Right, let's bring Salkic on. Let's make Hinsapi a wing back. And let's bring Barrios on. I can't make any more. Bloody hell. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know, Jaden. It's Football Manager doing its thing. It's basically giving me loads of hope. I'm having loads of chances that just hitting anything in the penalty area other than going in the back of the net. And yeah, it's Football Manager's way, unfortunately. But then again, you know, you do get games like that in real life, don't you? So I can't complain, really. 13 shots, 5 on target, XG of 2.01, and we can't score a goal. Okay, Allegro with a corner. Can we put this in the back of the net? Oh, Branthwaite, you beauty. Come on. It's 1-0. Drop to a cautious mentality straight away. Branthwaite, he steps up with some good goals, you know. Right, hold on. Hold your horses. Right. Come on, lads. 10 minutes. Can we get 3 points here? We've got another highlight. Oliveira. Come on, this is goal number 2, this. Can feel it in my water. Go on. Come on, Olivier. We'll all be nodding off. I'm struggling for views tonight as it is. Oh, it's in the penalty area, like Gray. Unlucky. You know what, Stuart? That sentence that you've just done there is absolutely spot on. Sill's through, can he? He certainly can. Sill, it made it 2-0. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Stuart. So I think it was FM23, Miles made, he did one of his interviews, and he said something like, we've got more people out around the world now that we've got employed watching all levels of football, all kinds of football, and we like it's going to be a more realistic game now because of that. And I think, was it that game where there was loads of goalkeeper injuries, tons of them. Yeah, you needed 3 goalkeepers because there were just injuries to goalkeepers all the time. But you're absolutely spot on there. So what they've done is they've gone around the world, and in Timbuktu somewhere, they've seen the goalkeeper head the ball to the opposition centre forward, who then scores a goal. And they think, that's fun, because Miles wants fun. That's fun. We'll put that in. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. But put it in like once every 5 years, because that's actually how often it happens. It doesn't happen once every 10 games. And you're absolutely right there, what you've said. It feels like the realism is happening too often, like forced injury in the first half, for example. Absolutely spot on. I couldn't have said it better myself. So you do it right, okay. Now that's weird you should say that, Jaden, because was it in last Monday's live stream? I was resting players, and somebody in the chat, 1 or 2 in the chat, said, do you think you're resting your players too much and they're not getting enough training? Fair point, I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's crack on with this. I mean, for what it's worth, I'm really bloody excited about FM26. Really excited. I can't wait to get playing it. I can't wait to make some tuition videos on it. And I think it's going to be... I'm really, really excited for it. I mean, whether or not they take all the buffoonery out of it, I don't know. But, it is what it is. You either play it and take it on the chin. We're top of the league. So 18 points. We can't get any lower than 8th now. So we are in the last 16 of the Champions League. Fantastic. Love it. Right, we are going to have to... what to save? Yeah, save. Save game. You're quite lucky, Jaden, if you don't have any injury issues, because I don't know whether it's the way I play the game, but more often than not, and even in my Torino save, more often than not, you can guarantee leading up to a game, you'll get 1 or 2 injuries. Right, I want to put some rest days in here because we are playing a lot of football at the moment. I'm going to give them 3 days. You just really care about the graphics and, most importantly, the match engine. Yeah, I mean, it obviously is a big consideration. Yeah, I mean, we all have our own views on it, don't we? 1 to 3 days. So we have qualified for the round of 16. Another 2.4 million. And that stock has finally gone. Right, 1 or 2 players going out there. Right, hold on a minute. Now, let me just have a look at the finances now. 35 mil in the bank, 80 transfer budget, and a wage budget of Right, okay, so we're about 200,000 under the wage budget as well. What time is it now? 25 past 9. I think I'm just going to play one more game now, and then I'll go and do the... I can play two. I've got Augsburg. I've got two to play. Right, okay. Because then I'll go and do this transfer window off camera. Because this has been the worst live stream I've ever done. 31 views is awful. And I'm guessing that's because I faffed around in the... I mean, it might have something to do with the internationals that are on as well. Right, we've got Augsburg away now. What's it looking like? Okay, so we're fourth now. 36 points. Okay. So we're oh no, but that's 6, isn't it? We're 6 points behind Dortmund. You just talk about too much. Rest them, put them on rest. Friday evening, Jay. Friday evening will be the next one. I don't think there is a good night to do it at the moment because there's live football on like virtually every bloody night, which is a bit of a pain when you're trying to live stream and get views up. I mean, I know I've only had... if there is anybody in the stream tonight, apart from the lads in the chat, if you want to give me a subscribe, hit the notification button, like the video, that would be great. All right, okay, Jay, that's good. Not a day without football now. Yeah, till the... I'm kind of wondering whether... well, there won't be any on Friday, though, will there? Because the Premier League starts again on Saturday. Unless there's a Premier League game on... let me have a quick look. Is there any football on Friday? Let's have a look. Football on Friday. Come on, whenever you like. Oh my God, could you be any slower? Just Championship, Ipswich and Sheffield United. There's no Prem game on Friday, so... The Man City game is 4:30 on Sunday. Yeah, I mean... You see, he's 29. Everything's on the down low. 24 mil. I have tried to sell him. Right, I'm gonna try and find a right. Okay, then let's put him back on the transfer market again then. 24 mil. You're on fire tonight, Stuart. You're on fire. And I thought I moaned a lot about Football Manager. My God, you are on fire. Me and you would get on very well together, Stuart. You seem to have exactly the same ideas about the game that I do. It's so frustrating because it could be the greatest game because it's a computer game that never ends. What computer games never end? There's not many, is there really? It just never ends. And it could be such a great game, but they want to do all of this silly computer gamey stuff and it's not needed, it's not wanted. Who's he? Yeah, I mean, I have looked at them, Jaden. I have looked at them. I've run through the scenarios, but I've not really done them. Feeling like Stevie on Mr. Ed. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Mr. Ed's not said something tonight because when I start moaning and groaning, he normally picks me up on it. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to accept that the game will be buggy. It's going to be buggy, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. As long as they just take the silliness out of the game. Because this is why I have a famous saying. I always say it's curveballs and levels of difficulty. And that's what Football Manager is about. Because there are no levels of difficulty like in normal games. You can go easy, medium or hard. There's none of that in Football Manager. But what they do is, in game, they throw curveballs at you. So it's like, oh, you've got 4 wing backs. We're going to injure all 4 of them. Deal with that. Curveballs, levels of difficulty. It's just not needed. We know stuff like that happens in real life. I mean, Manchester City, my club, there was a point last season when we had no fit defenders at all. But I've been a City supporter for 60 odd years and I've never known that to happen before at my club. So that was a one-off. They do it regularly in this game. It's not funny. Anyway. Right, let's get into team selection. Bradley's picked up a red. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Mr. Ed will jump in a minute. He'll come in and sort us all out. Mazzolini, I think we'll bring on, shall we? And I wouldn't mind having Schultz on the bench as well. Well, if Yao Gomez is on the transfer list, let's bring Schultz in on the bench. Because if he's having a bit of a funny, then why not? The difficulty is the team you play as. The reds for 2 and the yellows, yeah. The difficulty is the team you play at. I don't think it is, Jay. I don't think it is, because whether you play with Dagenham or whether you play with Barcelona, they still throw the same things at you. They still throw the curveballs and levels of difficulty at you. So, I don't think it is the team that you play. They'll still do it, whichever team you play with. Yeah. Come on, Warren. We need to win this game as well. We need to keep up the pressure. We need to keep up the pressure. I feel like we've got a loss coming, though. We've not had the dreaded inbox message yet, though, that we're on an unbeaten run. Because we all know what happens with that, don't we? Bargy. Come on, get it on you. Nearly. Win that ball. Right, I'm going to go attacking, I think. Hi, Stevie. Yeah, not too bad. I got a little bit bogged down in it's a transfer window, and I've got money to spend now. That's not ideal, is it? Yeah, and I think a combination of that and not playing enough football and the internationals that are on. I mean, it's this. I'm on live stream 45 tonight. This is the worst live stream I've done for viewing numbers. But the game itself, is he off? He's off. Yeah, but the games, we're doing all right. We're actually through to the last 16 of the Champions League, so that's quite nice. And I have got some money to spend, but I need to sit and study now because this could be a really important transfer window. Because the thing is, if I don't get Champions League football at the end of this season, my contract's up and they won't renew it. So I could be looking for a new club, maybe even in the next. Well, it won't be the next live stream, will it? But where's my midfielders? Oh, you're in there now. You're bunching up now. When the ball was there, where were you? Win it. No, you're out of position now. I don't like this. Oh, what a great save from Batabolu. Got there in the end. And we had a big revelation, Stevie, as well. A really big revelation that my real name is not the Gobby Gaffer. I know you won't believe it, but one or two were shocked in the chat. But my real name is not the Gobby Gaffer. I think I broke it to them too quickly. I should have led into it a little bit, really. But half time, we're angry again. Okay, Guerin and Martel looking very tired. Right, Barrios can come on. I'm going to move him forward a little bit. And Dietz can come on in place of Martel. Right. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. It did. It looked tremendous, didn't it? I'm really excited, me. I'm really excited. It's got the real. I mean, as a content creator as well, like putting these things on screen and making a story up about it. I'm proper excited for it. Really excited. Oh, Bargie's in here. Oh, you beauty. Get in. 9th goal of the season. I mean, that is one thing about this team. My strikers are not prolific, but we are getting goals from all over the pitch. That was nice, that. Keeper nearly had it as well. Oh, come on now. Bargy. Ooh. Unlucky. Right, stick this on Branthwaite's head now. Stick it on Branthwaite's head. Come on, you know how to do it. Branthwaite, get up. No. It's not something really. I mean, obviously, I have played the PC version like 18 months or so ago. It's not something that really bothers me in the console because you can't do it in the console. But I did hear one of the content creators the other day. I was watching him and he said something about like packs for the console. I don't know whether that's possible or not. I'm not sure really. Right, okay, we need to make it some subs, don't we? Although I have made a few. What to do here? Right, Allegri can come on that side. He can be a winger. And Kusanu can come on for him and drop in as a DM. And we are going to start playing cautiously. I think it's a bit early in the game to be doing it, but that's good time wasted and being more disciplined. Let me just read there. Can you play the console version on PC? You can play the console version on PC. And there's packs for that. Oh, Donnarumma, without a doubt. Donnarumma. I mean, as a Manchester City fan, none of us can understand what's going on. I have not got a clue. You know, they brought Trafford in. He's got the #1 jersey, and then they sign what potentially is the world's best goalkeeper. We've no idea what's going on at City. Not got a clue. But Donnarumma will start, I think. Jaden, would you rather? Well, I've come over to the console version for a very specific reason. I mean, I've told this story before, but Sappy, come on! I have another channel called the Gobby Gaffer, and I played the PC version on that, and I was struggling to get any traction because the likes of Work the Space, Zealand, Lugio, Tom FM, they've got it all sewn up. And then one day I was watching one of Lugio's live streams, and somebody asked a question in his chat about console, and he said, no, I'll never touch it. But he said, if there's anybody out there that can do what we do and play the console version, you've got no competition. I thought, right, I'm doing it. Bought the game, and then 18 months ago, I mean, I'm on over, 1,029 subscribers now. I would never have got that on the PC version. Yep, okay. Looks like we're getting another win here in the league. Oh. Don't kick him. Don't kick him. Can we get that ball away from our penalty area? This game should have... What? Referee? Can you blow your whistle? Referee? What a save. Don't kick him. Yeah, Jaden, that's exactly it, yeah. So, you know, let's... Come on, can you blow your whistle, please? Blow your whistle. Go for that. Yeah, so that's exactly it, Jaden. Yeah, I'm trying to grow a channel playing the console version. And I think it's gone really well. I didn't really expect to hit 1,000 subscribers until FM26 came out. But now I've got them early. I think when FM26 comes out and we get a whole new female audience as well, hopefully I'll pick up loads of new subscribers and I'm going to do tuition videos. I mean, I've always said I'm not an amazing player at Football Manager. I don't know everything. The lads in the chat here have over like 45 live streams. They've taught me stuff. I didn't know how to rest players. They've taught me that. So I've learned a lot of stuff myself, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning the game, but it's not. I've watched a few people trying to content create, and they don't. I mean, I'm not saying I do. I'm not trying to big myself up or anything here, but they don't have the personality. They don't have the what it takes to like capture people's imagination and tell a story. I had a lad started following me a while ago, and he was playing it. I went onto his not, it's not a site, is it? Onto his channel. Went onto his channel, and obviously he's just starting out, so he is going to be a bit ropey. We all are when we first start out, but you've got to try and hit the ground running. Otherwise, you'll not pick up any subscribers, and people won't. I mean, the fact that I'm doing live streaming, is a bit bonkers. I mean, it's been rubbish tonight. 35 views. By now, normally I'd have had 160 views by now. 35 is awful. But that might just be, might be the live football that's on. But I certainly don't think having that transfer window in there tonight has not helped me at all. Right, where are we going here now? Have Bayern Munich lost? What Bayern Munich done there? Let's have a quick look. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are on in the Europa League. Right, okay. So after we beat them, they lost against Dortmund as well. They drew against Mönchengladbach. That's where the points have gone. Right, okay. With 3 points off, automatic Champions League football. But we can't afford to slip up. We cannot afford to slip up. Okay, I think we've got one more game left. We've got Crvena Zvezda. I have no idea how to say that. They are 31st. But we are through anyway, so I'm kind of wondering, do I, because we're through to the last 16 now. Do I concentrate on the league now then and put a weakened team out? After this, I've got Heidenheim in a ridiculous short amount of time. I think we do, I think we put out, I'll put out a weakened team, I think. Valencia in offer. 11 million, non-negotiable. No, not enough. Yeah, well, that's what I thought, Jaden. You see, I mean, I have to be a realist. I'm in my 70s, so the fact that I've got any subscribers at all and people want to watch me is a bloody minor miracle. And particularly when I came over to the console, I thought, you know what, am I doing the right thing here? Because generally the console is a younger market anyway. So, but it's worked. I'm doing all right, and I'm enjoying it. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. Just signed Donnarumma and to Newcastle and spend the money on somebody else. I mean, it goes without saying, Jay. Yeah. You want first to get seeded against a weaker team in the knockouts. Oh, Jay, I just made my mind up then. The problem is, although to be fair, I suppose if we can just hang on, once we get through to the last 16, there's not going to be a Champions League game then for a while. But we're playing this now on the 29th, and then we're playing Heidenheim on the 1st. Let's 5 points in the UCL. I mean, where are we anyway? Where are we in the league? Well, we ain't going to get first, are we? We're not going to get first anyway. Because Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona will win their games. So we ain't getting first, I don't think. It's very confusing in the chat, you know. I've got a J and I've got a Jaden. It's very confusing. Transfer deadline in 1 week. Yeah, okay. Well, we're not going any further past this one because I'm going to try and bring somebody in. The finances are looking like 32 mil, 80 mil, 200,000 wage budget. I mean, I've got money to spend there, so I'm going to have to do some... I might spend all day tomorrow in the transfer market. Yeah, I don't... Right, let's just... let's get this game out of the way. Statch, I thought he... Oh, he is going, isn't he, Statch? He's going on a free. I don't know what to do here now because, I mean, I'm guessing the higher you finish, the more seeded you'll be. I mean, does that only apply to you want first to get seeded against a weaker team in the knockouts? Does that apply to, does that filter down? So if I get like third, I'm still going to be seeded or not? Right, striker's really good, but I think you didn't rate him. Oh, it was Wiper that I didn't rate. Wiper could not score a goal in front of the goalposts. If you put him out wide, he was okay, so I moved him out wide. I mean, it's a moot point now anyway because I've sold him. But Sill's okay. He's all right. He's he had a really good. He was like odds on to be leading goal scorer in the Bundesliga. I mean, he's not though, is he really? 6.84, 5 goals off 16 starts. But he might be one of those strikers who needs a strike partner. Let's put a couple of days rest in there after this game. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I mean, we ain't winning the Champions League, so you know, I mean, let's say we win the next game and get through to the, well, that'll be the quarters, won't it? Probably understandable CA, which is world class. Right. Right, okay, let's make some decisions here. I'm going to play Allegre out there. And what can Schultz play? Right through the middle. I'm going to bring Salkic on. I don't really have anybody now for Bargy at all. I am going to have to go out and buy a left winger as well to back up Bargy. Yeah, I'm short on the left wing now. Now Wiper's gone. I'm going to change my midfielders. I think Barrios can come on there. And Dietz can have come in for a game. Right, let's do that. Come back and see play wide left. I did say I was going to go in for what was his bloody name? That striker. I mean, that'd be a lot of fun. That I don't know whether I can gamble though, because I might lose my job at the end of the season. What was his bloody name? That Brazilian striker that we had. I can't think what his name was. I mean, he's only a 2-star. I did scout him. Wendell. I did say I was going to go in for Wendell. Wendell, yeah, that's the one. And Sappy's just scored. You know what? Just as like a bit of a tide over, that might not be a bad signing, Wendell. He's only a 2-star, but I need a left winger. And I've got Sill and Schultz to play up front, but I've only got one left winger. Streets won't forget Wendell. I might do that, you know. I mean, it's a bit of a romantic notion, isn't it, bringing Wendell back? No, what's going on here? Yeah, I need some time in the. This is the thing, you see. I could have spent an hour and a half tonight in the transfer market, but you have to give it some thought. That you can't just jump in, can you? When I first started playing Football Manager, I did that all the time. I just looked at a player and thought, "Oh, he looks brilliant, sign him," and he turned out to be the worst player I could have ever signed. Poor. That's why I spend so much time now in the transfer window. Great. Your corner setup actually surprises me, as you don't even have a player short to drag out the near post. Well, we do play it short. I've got three setups for corners. Yes, Wendell. I might go and sign him. You know, he's not. I don't think it's a lot of money. Right. Okay. So it's 2-2. What's going on here? I'm going to go attack him because I don't. We're dragging them onto us here. What's going on? 2-2. We've not conceded 2 goals in the Champions League this season. Why are we doing it now? Oh. Count 1 to 10. I'm trying to keep my cool here, Football Manager, and it's not easy. So the player I wanted to give some rest to, you've now forced me to play him. Come on, Bargy, stick it on Branthwaite's head. It's in the back of the net. Dietz has scored 3-2. Getting near the end of it for me. It's well a bit of fun. Yeah, I do, Jaden. Yeah, I have 3 corners set up. I have I have a near post in swinger, a far post in swinger, and a short corner as well. The one corner routine I do like is when they play the ball kind of an angle to the edge of the penalty area. That one's a very nice corner. You'll have to ask Mr. Red for the... yeah. Yeah. No, I think I'm learning. It's taken me a long time, but I think I am learning. I mean, I have done a bit of whinging tonight, but I think I've kept it to a minimum. I've been very restrained. You see, Stuart, you've been my mouthpiece tonight because me and you are on the same wavelength with Football Manager. I can tell it. And so you've been saying things and I don't have to say them. And then I don't get in trouble from Mr. Ed. Come on, lads. What are you doing? No, what's this? What are we doing here? We're amazing in the Champions League. They're nearly bottom, this lot. Why are we struggling? Even Sil can't bloody profit from a bit of Football Manager buffoonery. What's going on? Here's a short one for you, Jaden. Short corner. Oh, my word. What have I just seen there? We've never, ever done that at a short corner before. Why all of a sudden are we playing badly? What's going on here? 3-2. I mean, what do we say here? You know what? I'm going to say I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. Why have we conceded 2 goals? I don't get it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not with this. I am not with this at all. Oh, I think we're going to have to bring Bradley on as well, aren't we? Because Olivier is looking tired. I'd like to give Bargy a rest, but I don't really have anybody that can play there. Yep, I know, Stuart. Me and you are definitely on the same wavelength. We should write a book. We've already tried Schultz. Yeah, I mean, he can play there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that and then bring him inside. I know it's a bit of a weird formation, but... and he's going to play as a defensive fullback. Let's hold him back. How come Bradley's gone fullback attacking? What's going on here? He's a fullback on support. I mean, he is going to go defending now because we're trying to defend a lead, but what is going on here? So my sweeper keeper was attacking. I never play with an attacking sweeper keeper. My fullbacks purposely were put on support duties. He's attacked. What's going on? I have no idea what's going on here. Right, come on. 3-2. Do we stay attacking? I think we do for now. It's been very even, hasn't it? Very, very even. Just a minute. Let me read it. The more FM upsets me, the more excited I am for FM 26. Me too, Stuart. Yeah, me too. Because I think I'm saying nothing, Stuart. I am saying nothing because I don't know whether Mr. Eddie's still in the building, and so I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing. Yeah, I am as well, Stuart. I'm excited for FM26. I kind of wonder whether, you know, like when Miles said about the whole, oh, we forgot to bug fix it. And I'm thinking, what do you mean? So that's your job. to bug fix the game. So I'm wondering whether all of these buffoonery things, because like the player interactions, so many people have been complaining about that for years now. The player interaction, you know, when you go for a job and you go for the interview, the questions, they've been the same for years and years. And I do wonder whether a lot of these silly things that are in the game, they've just forgotten that they're there. So we don't know they're there. We don't need to fix them. But now it's on a new engine and they've had to do everything from the ground up. Maybe they'll have taken it all out. But of course, Miles wants to have fun, so who knows? Could do with a fourth here, lads. Are you not bothering running for that then? Not bothering running for that one? They're going to score another goal here, aren't they? It's a racing cert. Yeah, I know. I found it a really weird thing. He didn't need to say that in an interview, did he? Yeah, I knew they would score that. He didn't need to say that. I don't understand why he's come out and said that. Because to my mind, that gives me no confidence at all that they know what they're doing. I mean, it's like me saying, I'm live streaming on Friday and then do a 3.5 hour live stream and forget to switch the camera on. It's the same thing, isn't it? You know. Three. So for some reason then we've conceded 3 goals here against a team who are very, very lowly. Yeah, I know. It is quite worrying, isn't it? How many changes did I make? It's been a while since the AI as cheating has been brought up. I told you, Mr. Ed, he's there. He's always watching and listening, Mr. Ed. Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah, I'm hoping that the fact they've had to build the game from the ground up again, I'm hoping that a lot of these things will have been ironed out because Hiya JX, I've not seen you for a while. JX, you said you weren't going to watch me anymore because I wasn't going to be as passionate and throw my toys out of the pram and stuff. Well, I can't, you see, because Mr. Ed's got the key to the cupboard that the pram's in with the toys. I can't do it anymore. I don't know what to do here. We'll bring Kusen, who was a ball-winning midfield player. Should we play Yao Gomez? Let's play Yao Gomez. It might add a few more million onto his transfer fee. What do we think? Schultz. Schultz can be a shadow striker. And we'll switch Norma over to this side. And, oh no, he's, what footed is he, Norma? He's left-footed, right? Yeah, he can play a winger then. Play a winger supporting. Yeah, it's maybe what made me watch in the first place. Yeah, I am. I am trying, JX. Honestly, I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to keep the balance right. You better give you the key back then. Yeah, I know. I know I get a bit moany and whingy about Football Manager, but you see, Stuart's done my job for me tonight because me and Stuart are on the same page. You know, me and Stuart are on the same page. Sappy. Gomez. Oh my gosh. Kusanu. You're going to have to slide that. You're too narrow. It's penalty. Ref, penalty. Penalty. Great minds think alike. There's lots of people think like we do, JX, but it's like Lelujo. I mean, I watch him all of the time, and there was a period where somebody asked him in the comments and said, how can you play this stupid game because it throws so many stupid things up in the game? You know, like your goalkeeper throwing the ball to the centre forward so he can score, you know, stuff like that. And his answer to it was, he said, I don't want things like that taken out of the game because it means I can make a story up about it and it helps my channel. So I can make funny stories and be more engaging. Oh, well, okay, fair play. I'd rather not have it in the game, but, you know. Schultz. So Schultz is the best penalty taker, is he? Well, you better put this in the back of the net, lad, because this will give us a 4-3 if you can score with this. Schultz, young kid, coming up, strikes it, back of the net, 4-3 it is. Right, okay. So we're dropping cautious. My God, has this game been hard work? I've had to work my bloody socks off in this game to get a bloody result. We're not passing it into space either this time. Be more disciplined. Right, okay. Hold on a minute. What's this said here there? Everyone was unsubscribing when he was throwing his toys out of the pram. Everyone, you mean 4 widows? 4 widows. Oh my God. Oh, brilliant. I love it. But well, your thoughts about the Prem license as on console? I can't play in the Prem as I just can't bear myself managing a team without a badge unless... Oh, it doesn't bother me that. It doesn't bother me that, Jaden. You see, I don't know. I mean, okay, it's a nice addition, the Prem license. You know, the Prem license is very nice addition. But for my money, I'd rather they didn't have that in and sort all the stupid stuff out. You know, make it a proper football game. You know, I'm not saying that the goalkeeper doesn't throw it to their centre forward now and again for them to score. It happens. We know it happens in football. But, I mean, I was playing the Torino save the other day, and something like that happened to me. I think I played 3 games, and in 2 of the 3 games it happened to me. And you're like, no, it happened like once every 5 years or... Anyway, it's not a toys out of the pram. I'm not doing that. This is nice, though. We're winning 4-3 now, and I have gone to a cautious mentality. So, apart from the viewing numbers being absolutely diabolical tonight, it's been quite successful, or that would have been nice if that had gone in. That's a shame. Do you think so, JX? That's an interesting thought. Because I kind of figured... Because I watch a lot of people playing the game on PC. I watch Lelujo a lot, and he has some really stupid stuff happening in his games. Because that's what he wants to make a story. He's good at storytelling. So it helps him make a story up. Which is fine if that's what you want to do. Oh, Norma, you beauty. So why have we conceded 3 goals when we can score 5? What's that all about? And we're not meant to be going forward. We're meant to be in a cautious mentality. Again, what's that all about? Right, so we've done it. Oh, that's looking bad. That's looking a bad injury, that. That is looking a bad injury. I don't like the look of that. It hasn't happened to me on PC in 18 months of playing. It's not just that though, Jay. There's loads of things in there that like player interactions and the interview process where all the questions are always the same. There's so many things in there that need sorting out, really. But anyway, would you rather win 5-3 or 2 because at least with 5-3? Definitely like a 2-0 more. Right, we are delighted. It's amazing when I'm angry at half time, I'm always delighted at full time, isn't it? So where have we finished then? Oh, you were joking. You are joking. We finished top of the Champions League table. Really? Oh my God. Look where City are. City are 18th. Who else is down there then? Inter Milan are down there. United are down there. Monaco are bottom. Not bottom. 26th. I've not scored far enough down. Tottenham, mind you, we beat Tottenham 3-0. Well, that's a nice way to end the stream, isn't it? Top of the Champions League with 21 points. I know, Stuart. Exactly. Wow. And there was me saying that we wouldn't finish top because we had PSG and Barcelona ahead of us. It is. Yeah, since I changed it all, I don't know whether I dare look at this. I'm looking through this through 3 to 4 weeks. Right, well, if I sign a striker, he's going to have to come in and he's going to have to hit the ground running. Oh, we've got more money coming in here. 2.4 mil, 1.48 mil. How's the finances looking now then? 35 mil in the bank, 80 mil transfer budget. Oh, I've got a bit of work to do tomorrow. It's a couple of cups of coffee and sit and try and find a left winger and a striker. Although, let's have a quick look again, just for giggles. Right, let's have a look. If I was confident of finishing in the Champions League position, I would definitely sign Wendell. Right, he's still at Groningen. £1.6 million. Well, his numbers have dropped off since I left. They even sent him out on loan. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Stuart. Well, he's there. He's there, Stevie. Oh, come off the bloody thing. What have I done that for? Why did I do that then? There's Wendell. He's out of contract as well. I might even get him for nothing. He's only on 13k a week. Yeah, Night Stuart, thanks for coming in, mate. United in the Champions League. Are you sure it isn't FM09? You know what? I might just get him anyway. Wendell. He's handy to have on the bench, isn't he? Who else have Groningen got? That's a good point, actually. They've still got James McAtee. He's injured at the moment. They want 61 million for him. Carlos Borges. He can play left wing. He's not great though, is he really? Look at his teamwork of 9. I've done it again. Oh no, I haven't. Bugs me this. Yeah, we know he's injured. How do I get off that? See, I liked Rule Walters. Okay, yes, see you, Jay. Thanks for coming in, mate. £101 million. How do I? What did you just say? Have you checked the season preview in that league? Maybe there might be a World Cup. How do I do that? Oh, it's in here. Season preview. How do we find? Oh, they're here, aren't they? Yeah. I do, JX, I do. I miss Wendell. I don't miss McAtee, but I miss Wendell. I might sign him just for old time's sake, really. He's not going to cost me a lot of money, and he's on 13k a week, so... Who's he? Who he? 86 mil. Expensive. And who've they got on the wing? 61 mil. David Koloko. Playing for Ajax. I mean, it's worth looking at, definitely. If you go on information, you can see the best player. Yeah, he is quite expensive. Definitely. But we're doing okay. We're doing more than okay. Look at the shiny green dots. That last game was mad. We haven't conceded more than one goal since Salzburg. Well, Colin, I suppose. Oh, they're all in order, are they? I don't know whether I can do that. Oh, yes, I can. These key players here, yeah. Hato, Ajax, 84 mil. Is there any Groningen ones? Jaden Adai. $53 million. What's he been playing like? 8 goals, 5 assists, 7.31. Okay. Was he? I don't think he was there when I was there, was he? Adai. Jaden Adai. Left-footed, so he can play on the left. It's a lot of money though, 53 million, isn't it? I know, JX. That's amazing. Check your XG table. What, for Groningen you mean, or our XG table? We're third. Bayern top. Leipzig and then us. Yeah, we're doing since I reset the tactic and changed a few things. It just seems to have gone really, really well. It's been brilliant. It's going up and up. Yeah. Right. Okay. But I am relying very, very much now on Bargy, because I don't have anybody else who can. Well, I think Selkirk and Gruder can play out there, but then I've got no attacking midfielder then. So, difficult one. Right, I think I'm going to call it a night there, but when I come back on Friday, we'll have some shiny new signings. See, 45 views tonight. That's normally about 160 odd. So I don't know what's happened there. Maybe it is the live football. Maybe it's the fact that when people bobbed their head in, I was trying to figure out whether a player was any good or not instead of playing football. Because I think when people come to a live stream, unless you're an avid viewer and you come in all of the time, if they're just bobbing their head in, they want to see some football, don't they? They don't want to see you waffling your head off or agonising about whether a player's got 15 for finishing or 16 for finishing. They don't really want to see that, do they? I could. Yeah, I could. Yeah, night, Mr. Red. Thanks for coming in, mate. Yeah, I could. I will definitely. I'll definitely be having a look, and I'll definitely have some. I've not got many days, though, have I? I've only got like 2 days to bring some players in. But sometimes that's a good thing, I find. If you go like this buffoonery we've talked about, where a player's been on the market for 12 months and then it doesn't give the game time to do that, does it? You put a bid in for somebody, 2 days left on the transfer window, you're more than likely going to get him. It sometimes can be a bonus and a very good time to go in and sign players. Then they should go and watch FIFA, not FM. Yeah, I mean, I know I get your sentiment, JX, but it's yeah, it is. I mean, it is, JX. I know. I fully agree with you. I fully agree with you. The issue for me is I'm trying to grow this channel, and if people are not finding it entertaining, then I can't just say to them, well, bugger off and watch EAFC then. because I want people to come in. I want more subscribers. So I have to be aware that, because the last few live streams I've done, I mean, the one that where we hit 1,000 in the stream, I think by the time I'd finished, I had 1,008. And then every live stream I've done since, I've put 4 or 5 new subscribers on in the stream. I won't have done that tonight because I've just not had the views. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. There's when there's live football on, that's always going to take precedence, isn't it? Well, maybe Friday will be better because there's only Ipswich and somebody playing on Friday. So I won't get any Ipswich fans in. Was it Ipswich and Watford or something like that? I don't know. Right, okay. As long as they don't need a work permit that goes over deadline. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, which could happen with the Brazilian players, couldn't it, I suppose? Okay, yeah. Did I give that a save or not? Right, well, I mean, it's been a good stream then. I mean, apart from the viewing numbers, it's been a great stream. Shiny green dots galore. We've topped the Champions League, which I'm kind of thinking, I don't know whether I've ever done that before in Football Manager. I don't think I've ever topped a Champions League stage. We just need to get that 3rd place in the Bundesliga now, and then I've kept my job, and then we can start working forward a little bit, get the finances sorted, bring some better players in, and then we can start moving on. Because we're not winning the Champions League, even though we finished top. But it is what it is. All right. Well, thanks to everybody who's come in tonight. Thanks for all your support and your help. And yeah, really good results, Jaden. Very, very good results. Yeah, thanks for all your help and your support. And it's very much appreciated. Like I say, I'm learning all of the time. So any help I will take on board. But I'm going to go away now and do a bit of head scratching. Be back Friday, about 7:30 again, I would imagine. And we'll have another crack at it and see what we can do. We might even find out who we've got pitted up against in the last 16. Right, thanks, Jaden. Thanks for that, mate. And thanks, like I say, thanks to everybody who came in. So I'm going to end the stream, and we'll see you on Friday night, hopefully.